Hey guys, it's Coach Mazzoni. Welcome back to the Baseball Recruiting Coach, and we're going to have a couple of videos here about the admissions process. First of all, keep this in mind. When we start looking at schools and what schools make a fit for us, a lot of us use our GPA and our SAT or ACT scores and go look at Naviance or College Board and kind of see what the typical freshman enrollment is and match up schools to our grades with those colleges. However, keep this in mind. If the college wants you, if you bring more to the table than a typical transcript, and you just imagine you apply to a school, do nothing but fill out the application, send in a transcript. They literally have nothing to judge other than your grades. And you're probably going to get in just based on your academic merit. But if you bring more to the table, you're not a regular student who just applies and sends in a transcript. If you volunteer, if you have your own business, if you're in the theater or music or athletics, and here we're talking specifically about baseball, baseball is going to bump you up in the eyes of admissions to help you get into that school. So before we even talk about how to get in, you should definitely be looking at schools that are above what your academic situation is at the moment, because baseball can help open that door, which will help you down the road. Okay, now let's talk specifically about admissions in the baseball recruiting process. Generally, at some point in your junior year, maybe summer before senior year, when a coach is interested in you, they're going to ask for your transcript, an official copy, unofficial copy, no matter what, and send it to their person in admissions. And admissions basically gives it a pre-read and writes back what they think of your admissions chances and how much money in an academic standpoint you might qualify for. When the coach gets that, if they're seriously interested in recruiting you, they're going to relay that information to you right away. So you've got to realize that the admissions process happens years or months or certainly weeks before a regular student would apply to a school. A regular student in an early application, November, December, later might be January, February. For you, as a serious baseball recruited athlete, it could be way earlier, again, many times in your junior year. And it's important to realize that to keep in touch with the coach, to know where you stand with admissions. Will the coach support your application? What is your likelihood of getting in with baseball on your resume? Because it would be a waste of your time to get excited about a particular school and start putting off other schools when you don't have the ability to get into that school, nor is the coach going to help you. So from an admissions standpoint, you're way ahead of the regular student, but you need to keep constant communication with the coach and get honest feedback of whether they think you're actually going to be an admittable candidate to that school or not. Okay, so we'll talk more about admissions as we go down the road. That's a quick little overview, but it's important to understand. Again, it's Coach Mazzoni with Baseball Recruiting Coach, and I look forward to seeing you soon.